Bob Woodward at war with the White House? It's more than just alliteration. It's reportedly Armageddon between arguably America's most famous print journalist and its most preeminent office. Not been following along? Here's Woodward in his own words.
It was said very clearly, you will regret doing this. It makes me very uncomfortable to have the White House telling reporters you're going to regret doing something that you believe in.
For some time now, Woodward has placed much of the blame in the sequester debate on the White House, a point which Politico's Jim Vandehide notes hasn't won Woodward friends of late on Pennsylvania Avenue.
He's been a conservative hero because he's been calling into question what the president's been saying about sequestration, and I think very much backed up by the facts, and the White House has been pretty irritated by that.
Fair enough, but when Woodward himself reportedly conjured up Richard Nixon-esque strong-arm tactics, the media pounced. From the Washington Post, right turns Jennifer Rubin. This is monstrously stupid of the White House. The administration cannot defend the positions on its merits, so it attacks critics. To ABC's Rick Klein, who thinks this will end well. The White House's escalating war with Bob Woodward has major ramifications for all involved, not least the president. And this from Red State. I think we can all agree with Woodward. Barack Obama is becoming the Democrats' Richard Nixon. Except that the threat may have been a stretch. You decide. Politico got its hands on the ensuing email, which followed the phone conversation from White House staffer Gene Sperling. Bob, I apologize for raising my voice in our conversation today. My bad. I do understand your problems with a couple of our statements, but feel on the other hand that you focus on a few specific trees that gives a very wrong perception of the forest. To which Woodward wrote back, Gene, you do not ever have to apologize to me. You get wound up because you're making your points and you believe them. This is all part of a serious discussion. Now, to be fair, short of a Watergate-style tape surfacing, no one else appears to have been privy to the actual phone conversation. Still, those Watergate references have opened Woodward up to some scrutiny, including this from the Nation's Greg Mitchell. Meanwhile, we're waiting for Bob to call a press conference and declare either, I am not a kook, or you won't have Woodward to kick around anymore, or maybe follow the dummy. Woodward is reportedly scheduled to appear on Sean Hannity's Fox News show on Thursday night. I'm Jim Flink for Newsy. Multiple sources, a broader view.